A massive protest outside Raj Bhavan against the Kerala governor. They allege the governor is trying to sabotage the higher education sector in Kerala to implant the Sangh Parivar's agenda in higher education. That is the pitch that's coming in from the SFI that is protesting on the ground right outside Raj Bhavan. We're going to get those visuals on the screen very soon, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the anger on the ground. And my colleague Neetu is reporting from Ground Zero. Those visuals on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, where this anti-governor stir is underway outside Raj Bhavan, where the SFI has accused him of trying to impose the Sangh Parivar's agenda on the higher education sector. My colleague Neetu is reporting live from Ground Zero. Neetu, over to you. What's the latest?
See, we are right outside the Raj Bhavan here, where the SFI workers have taken out a protest march. This is actually a statewide protest by the SFI, the students' wing of CPM, against Kerala Governor Arif Mohammed Khan, alleging that the governor is trying to sabotage the higher education sector and that he is trying to implement the Sangh Parivar agenda. So these are the main allegations coming in from the SFI. Here we can see that a lot of these SFI workers have gathered here. There has been at least 2 rounds of water cannons that has been used on these workers here. They are trying to break the barricade, entering into a tiff with the police. On the other side of the barricade, we can see that the workers and the police are entering into a tiff there. The police taking away those workers there on the other side. So on this side and the other side of the barricade, we can see that there are workers here. The protest is ongoing. Some of these workers are being taken to the bus, the police van that has been parked there. So these are the visuals that we are seeing. These SFI workers here breaking the barricade, going on the other side of this protest. This is a protest that has been called against the governor of Kerala, Arif Mohammed Khan, alleging that he is sabotaging the higher education sector in the state, and that the nominees, the appointments to the Senate, the nominees that he has done are basically RSS aligned people. He's trying to sabotage. On the other side of this barricade, we are seeing that there is a tiff between the police and the workers here. Many of them rush to the other side. The police trying to hold them. They are being taken in vehicles. That is the side where the Raj Bhavan gate is. So this is the commotion that we are seeing between the workers and the police here at the moment. Many of them running towards the gate of the Raj Bhavan and the police going behind them. So this is the scene that we are seeing on the ground right outside the Raj Bhavan. The workers were barricaded here, but definitely some of them jumped the barricade and went to the other side, which is near the gate of the Raj Bhavan, which is basically a few meters away from here. So more police is stopping these workers, but we saw some of them jumping the barricade and going on to the other side of the Raj Bhavan gate.
Right, those visuals on your screen, you can see the cops in riot gear, ladies and gentlemen, cracking down on the protesters, trying to disperse the entire mob. Neetu, when it comes to this entire situation outside Raj Bhavan, it seems that the mob is almost trying to overpower the police over there. At the same time, can you tell us, are these students now going to be taken into custody? Are they being put into buses and taken away from the entire site? Because this is a huge breach of security outside Raj Bhavan. Right, we'll try to reconnect with Neetu over there, but those visuals on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, you can see how it seems that the protesters are overpowering the cops, jumping over the barricades, protesting against the Kerala governor, accusing him of imposing the Sangh agenda on the
Raj Bhavan, where these SFI workers have actually jumped the barricade and reached there. The police trying to stop them. Normally these protests are stopped a few hundred meters away from the Raj Bhavan, but here we can see that these workers managed to jump this barricade and come as close to the Raj Bhavan gate here, and the police stopping them just in front of the Raj Bhavan main gate. So this is the main gate here. We can see that the workers are here They jumped the barricade, they reached here, and they were just stopped just in front of the Raj Bhavan gate. So these are the visuals that we are seeing here. These are the workers who have jumped the barricade and reached near the front gate of the Raj Bhavan.
And those visuals on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that
So we can see from the visuals that there is a commotion here. Police trying to forcefully remove these workers from the Raj Bhavan gate. I should mention that normally when protests happen, where these workers were initially barricaded, it's only till there that the protesters are allowed, which is a good few meters away from the main gate. But here, these SFI workers jumped the barricade even after 2 rounds of water cannons were used. They jumped the barricade, they reached just at the front gate of the Raj Bhavan here.
Right, you can see those visuals on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. This is coming right outside the Raj Bhavan, where you can see the SFI workers have also sat down, conducting a dharna right outside Raj Bhavan, chanting slogans against the governor over there. They have accused the governor of trying to impose the Sangh Parivar's agenda on the higher education sector. This comes as there is that entire tussle going on between the governor's office as well as the LDF government in Kerala. Neetu continues to be with us on the broadcast. Neetu, we can see those visuals on our screen where they're conducting this dharna right outside Raj Bhavan. What are they chanting against the governor?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the question clearly because there is a lot of commotion here, but I'll just walk you through the visuals. What is really happening here right now? The SFI workers have breached the barricade, which have been put up a few meters ahead, but they came forward, they came just in front of the Raj Bhavan main gate, and they sat here. The police is only stopping them here because normally protesters are not allowed till this point, because just from here we can see the main gate of the Raj Bhavan, so workers are not really allowed to protest. Now if the VJ is showing you the visuals where you can see the main gate just next to the Varun vehicle of the police, and it's here that these SFI workers were stopped. At least 2 rounds of water cannons were used on them, but that did not stop them. They jumped the barricade through the side, they came here, and they have now sat here and racing these protests. Women and men workers of the SFI are racing this. They are calling out slogans, racing that the governor is not the king of a state. You cannot take these kinds of actions. You have to work in a democratic way. You have to uphold the constitution. So basically the slogans that are being raised against the governor, and this is a statewide protest which in Thiruvananthapuram the SFI is taking out towards the Raj Bhavan. Their allegation is that the governor is trying to sabotage the higher education sector of the state, trying to saffronize the higher education sector. RSS agenda is being implemented. Here we can see that more workers of the SFI are coming to this part of the Raj Bhavan gate, breaking the barricade. There we can see that the police have put up a huge barricade, but they broke that barricade, and these workers are right now coming this side, right in front of the Raj Bhavan gate. This